The story begins with a man named Sam who is sitting alone on a train, staring out at the passing landscape. His life has been a series of failures, and his exhaustion is visible in his sunken eyes. Every turn in his life has led to a dead end, and this journey is his last-ditch effort to find a new job in a remote, desert-like town. While eating a simple meal on the train, he notices a woman and her child sitting across from him. They look even more desperate than he feels. In a final act of pure kindness before his world turns cold, Sam hands over his food to them, choosing to go hungry so they can eat. When Sam finally steps off the train, he is greeted by a bone-dry silence. The station is a ghost town. The company that hired him had promised a man named Rick would be there to collect him, but the platform is empty. He eventually spots a man sitting in a small, dusty room. Sam tries to be polite, asking for help, but the man treats him like he doesn't exist. Sam asks for the bathroom. The man doesn't even speak, he just points a finger with a look of utter contempt. Sam is furious, but he swallows his pride because he has nowhere else to go. While in the washroom, a gruff voice shouts from outside, telling him to hurry up because water costs money here. This is Rick, a hardened, cynical man who seems to have been carved out of the desert rock itself. As they start the long drive, the tension in the car is thick. Rick immediately demands $300 for the ride. When Sam mentions the company said $200, Rick coldly tells him he can pay $300 or get out and walk through the wasteland. Sam realizes he is trapped and agrees. The heat becomes a physical weight, pressing down on them. When Sam reaches for the AC, Rick barks at him to stop, claiming the engine will fail. The journey takes a dark turn when a tire punctures. Rick sits back and watches as Sam struggles to change the tire in the blistering heat. While working, Sam witnesses a horrific sight, one wild dog brutally killing another. He begins to shake with fear, but Rick just laughs it off, saying, "This is just how things are here." To Sam's horror, Rick walks over and kills the wounded dog, claiming it's a mercy. That night, as they sit by a campfire, Rick gives Sam a chilling warning. "You're a good man, Sam, but this place sucks the blood out of the honest. A straight man doesn't stand a chance here." The next day, Sam is driving while Rick sleeps. Unable to bear the heat any longer, Sam secretly clicks the AC on. Within minutes, the engine groans and dies. Rick wakes up in a murderous rage, screaming at Sam for his stupidity. While stepping away to calm down and relieve himself, Sam's eyes catch a strange, metallic glint in the dirt. He brushes away the dust and his heart stops. It's gold. Pure, solid gold. When Rick sees it, his anger vanishes, replaced by a terrifying greed. They try everything digging with their hands, pulling it with the car, but the gold is a massive, immovable reef. They realize they need heavy machinery. The plan is simple. One stays, one goes. Sam, now infected by the same greed Rick warned him about, refuses to leave, fearing Rick will betray him. He chooses to stay in the middle of nowhere, guarded only by a satellite phone and a few days of water. As the days pass, Sam's sanity begins to crack. He is scorched by the sun during the day and hunted by the sound of howling dogs at night. Finds a crashed plane nearby and uses the scrap metal to build a makeshift shelter over the gold. He becomes a prisoner of his own wealth. When Rick calls to say the truck broke down and he'll be late, Sam's desperation turns to madness. One afternoon, a nomadic woman wanders near his camp. Instead of seeking help, Sam sees her as a threat to his treasure. When she questions what he's hiding, Sam's fear and greed boil over. In a moment that changes him forever, he strikes her down with a heavy tool, killing her instantly. He buries her, but the guilt and the wild dogs won't let her rest. He watches in horror as the dogs try to dig her up, eventually forcing him to cremate the body in a gruesome fire. By the time a massive sandstorm hits, Sam is a shell of a man. The storm destroys his shelter and pins him under a fallen tree, a jagged branch piercing his stomach. Even then, he doesn't crawl for water, he crawls toward the gold. He uses a piece of hot metal to cauterize his own wound, screaming into the empty desert. He begins to see the ghost of the woman he killed, and when her twin sister actually appears looking for her, Sam is too far gone into his delusions to accept her help. In his final moments, the wild dogs close in. Sam calls Rick one last time, sobbing, begging for his life. Rick calmly tells him he's almost there. But the truth is far more sinister. Rick has been sitting just a few hundred yards away for days, watching Sam through binoculars. He was waiting for the desert and the dogs to do the dirty work so he wouldn't have to share the gold. Rick watches as the dogs tear Sam apart. As the screaming stops and the dogs move on, Rick drives up, a smile on his face, ready to claim the fortune. But as he reaches for the gold, the air whistles. A single arrow thuds into Rick's chest. He falls dead on top of the man he betrayed. The girl's twin sister stands in the distance, a silent judge of the greed that destroyed them both. The gold remains buried, unclaimed and cursed in the silent desert sands.